Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I am back with the Straight In Shot series. I realized I haven't done a video in this series for a while, and I figured that I would do one. So we started the series with straight in options from this position. Then we moved to straight in on the side pocket. We're going to keep on this corner, but we're going to move the balls to around here. And they are straight into the side pocket, into the corner pocket. And for starters, let's say we want to play the 9 to the side first. Then we empty out. Well, let's just say we want to play that 9 ball next, not necessarily into the side. I'm going to empty out the side real quick. So the easiest way to do this would probably be to just stop it and then just roll in the 9 like that. But let's say that is blocked. So this is by far the easiest part of this video. Another way you could do this is just to draw back, and that would probably be real simple. Just put a little bit of draw on the cue ball, and then you're good for the 9. So that's all we're going to do for that position. We're going to leave the 9 in this, the 1 and the 5, cue ball in the 5, sorry, in the same spots throughout the video. I'm going to try to leave them in the same spots. I believe they were about like that. And they're all going to be straight in. And we have to find a way to play position on the 9 next. So in this case, if we just stop our cue ball, then we have a tough shot on the 9. We're going to have to try to kick at it, and that is a tough shot, and we don't want to have to shoot that. So, probably the easiest route in this case would again be just to draw back with straight draw. Don't hit it too hard, but then just bring it back just a little bit to where your 9 ball shot is easy. Now, there is a problem with this. If you are straight in on a corner, if you draw straight back, odds are you're going to come close to a pocket. Like so. So if you hit too hard, you may scratch. So that is one way to get to that 9. With that little draw, just make sure you don't scratch. Let's see if I can think of another way if we can force it. So if it's straight in, you can try to cheat the pocket a little bit. What I mean by that is aim for a certain side of the pocket, so you give yourself an angle. So if we're straight in, usually the cue ball will stop, but we're straight in right now, and we can kind of aim to make the 5 on more of this side of the pocket, so we can leave ourselves an angle on the cue ball. It's a difficult thing to do because of the rattle, but you have to try to cheat this pocket to make the 9. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the rattle. But the goal is to just play with top spin and leave it down there. You can play on either side of the 9 that you like, just as long as you get a good shot. So that's playing on this side of the 9. And now if we add a little bit of right spin to it, we should be able to play on the other side of the 9. And that looks like good speed right there. And that leaves us with a nice and easy shot on the 9 ball into the corner pocket. So now once again we're going to move our 9 ball, and let's move it to here now. Real tough position now. And this is what separates good players from great players. Getting position like this. So this is real tough position because again, if you draw back too far, you've left yourself no shot. You've left yourself a shot, but you've left yourself a difficult little bang, and that it's possible, but I wouldn't want to shoot that. So, what I would do is hit with some low right spin. Low right spin we'll bring the cue ball off to the right after the object ball goes in. The 5 is the object ball. It'll bring the cue ball sort of to the right, and then that spin will take off of this rail and send it towards the 9. We want the cue ball close to the 9. Just like that. And now we have a perfect shot close to the 9, and it's not way over here. It's just right here. And I guess another option you could do, if you're a good shot maker, if you're good at banking, you can try to play for the cross bank. I'm not very good at cross banks. But you can try, make sure they're straight in, to draw back like that. And then you can try to bank it, but I'm not the best at those, so I wouldn't play for that position. But if you're good at those, you do you. Another way you could do it, let's see if I can think of another. I'm just thinking off the top of my head right now. I know there's a lot more ways, but you can try to get the 9 off of that rail if your balls are close to the 9, and then you can cheat the pocket. I guess that's an option. You can try to get it off the rail, like if you give it a little nudge right here. Like if it hits right there, then you'll have an easier shot into that corner. So you can try that. I wouldn't recommend that because it's a tough shot, but if it's straight in, if you're straight in like this, you can definitely try that. It's going to be tougher to draw, but you can definitely try it if you're straight in like this, and then just try to get the 9 off that rail. And we've left ourselves with a nice shot for the 9 into that corner. So if you find yourself in that position where you can nudge that 9 ball, you can go for it. You'll usually have a shot if you nudge it off of that rail. So again, we are going to move our 9 ball. And where's a place we can put it? Let's put it right here. Close to the last spot, but not exactly it. So this is the place where we can try to do that force follow with some spin. So if you play with high left, then you can play it off that back rail and leave it over here. That was actually a beautiful shot. We left it straight on, even though this isn't. These straight on shots are tough shots because of that point right there. So I wouldn't try to get straight on, but that just looked nice to me. So there it was. Another option, again, I'm thinking off the top of my head. Another option you have would be to play that low right shot again. That's a tough one. If you have good draw power, then you can try that. You can cheat the pocket a little bit towards its left, but you can try to bring it off of those two. And again, if you are a good banker, what you can do in this position is just roll it in. Roll it in. And if you're good at banking, I'll probably get a double kiss on this because I'm not the best at banking. But you can try to bank it into the side. We should have rolled forward a little bit more. We didn't really look at the angle we would have. But if you were about right here, then you would have been good. Let's see, what's another option we could play? If you're straighter in, like this, if you're more towards this long rail, you can try to draw it and try to get it above, and you can also go for the bank on this side. Again, I'm not the best at banking, but you can. That's a pretty simple bank. And again, if your draw power is good, you can try to end up on that side of the 9, coming off that rail the same way I just did for that cross bank. And again, this is a tough one. I'm probably not going to be able to get it, but you can try to nudge that 9 off the rail. I'll see if I can get that. Just some top left spin. And you gotta cheat the pocket. It's a tough one. I wouldn't go for it, but it's an option for you. So if you are good with that kind of stuff, you can, by all means, go and try that. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.